Recently, the actor Michael Douglas appeared on The View to discuss his upcoming documentary. But the table of hosts wasn't prepared for his revealing marriage secret. During the shocking comment, the hosts take a minute to collect themselves after being rendered speechless by his response. While The View fans missed the hosts while they were taking some time away, they are back and jumping straight into the hot new topics this week. The co-hosts, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, and Alyssa Farah Griffin return this week after celebrating America with a little summer break. Although they were in a groove by Thursday, July 11, they weren't ready for what Michael Douglas was dishing. Undeniably, the award-winning actors, Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones exchanged vows on November 18, 2000. While it wasn't always smooth sailing, they have figured out some secrets to a happy marriage. When Michael Douglas was talking about his upcoming documentary, America's Burning, The View hosts brought in some casual conversation as well. However, they weren't expecting him to be quite so frank. Unmistakably, the couple has bonded over a shared love of golf. Alyssa Farah Griffin asks, "What does she make you do when you lose to her?" Then Michael bluntly answers, "Whip it out." Unsure how to react, the table begins to laugh uncontrollably. Alyssa retorts, "Amazing," as she realizes they have recently celebrated 25 years of marriage. So he continues explaining. She says, "You've got to whip it out." Then he reiterates, "Drop the true and whip it out." Alyssa carries on while several other hosts cover their faces and continue to laugh. Alyssa adds, "That's the secret to a marriage." But Michael continues, "I'm going to be 80 in September, so now I play off of ladies' tease, too, so I don't have to do that anymore." Both Whoopi Goldberg and Sarah Haynes were still in shock over his admission and kept their hands covering their mouths. Furthermore, The View wasn't the only interview Michael Douglas talked about marriage and golf. In April, he spoke with Ross King while on Lorraine and talked about golf bringing them together. "You know, Catherine loves golf," Michael mentions. "That was actually kind of the closest we first got together." Then he adds, "Things were looking good, and I said, 'What do you think of golf?' He remembers, she said, 'Oh, I love golf.' And I said, 'Oh, you do? That's too good to be true.'" Without a doubt, he knew she was the one for him. Although they have been married for 25 years, they took a brief hiatus in 2013. During their separation, he told Extra TV they were fine. Admittedly, his view was, "The press tries to push it along a little faster. We're taking a little break." Continuing, "We talk. I think everything will be great." Then later he went on Ellen and confessed, "I'm crazy about her. I think every couple has their difficulties." Furthermore, explaining, "The only problem is, as you well know, we're all in the public eye, and it tends to get a little more exposed than most." But he proudly said, "We're back stronger than ever." What do you think about Michael Douglas' marriage secret? Do you think he took The View by surprise? Did it shock you? Drop your comments below.